Hi everyone, I'm Chef Bryan, cooking fresh with Green Giant. Today I'm going to show you how to do a delicious tandoori potato dish. To make this dish, you're simply going to need some melted butter, some onions, some chopped up potatoes, as well as some salt, chili powder, and a little bit of garam masala. And we're going to talk about this spice blend when I come back, so let's get started. Tandori potatoes are really fun to make and they're very simple. I'm actually going to be using a Klondike Gourmet, which is a smaller version of the Klondike Rose. It still has that beautiful thin red skin that you don't need to peel off and that creamy buttery flavor on the inside, that yellow flavoring. So let's chop up some of these potatoes. I do have some chopped up a little bit, but let's add one more to it. There we go. And I'm going to add this right into our baking dish, along with the rest that I have prepared. I think that really looks beautiful, that golden color against the red skin in there. Perfect choice for the tandooris. So I'm going to chop up an onion now, and I'm going to chop it a little different than maybe what you do at home, because we're going to leave it in wedges. This is how I do it. Just lay the flat side down on the cutting board, and then you're going to come in from one side, and you're going to just chop down into a wedge. Now, when you get to the top of the onion, rather than coming down this way, it may seem a little awkward in your hands. Simply turn the onion and chop in from the other side and come all the way back up. And so that's how I'm going to leave these onions in wedges. Let's add these right to our potatoes as well. And I have several more that I've chopped up earlier. We'll just add those. I don't think you can have too much onion in here anyway. Love cooked onion. There we go. As far as the spices now, I am using a typical Indian spice. It's a garam masala, and it's a blend of many spices. If you don't have it, you can simply add several of the spices like garlic powder and such as you have in your counter that you can make this on your own. So I'm just going to simply add it into the melted butter, as well as some chili powder. First thing you're going to really notice, this is very aromatic. The spices are very aromatic. A little bit of salt. And then simply stir this together until the spices are blended right there in the butter. Good. Now just pour this right over your baking dish. And I'm actually going to toss the potatoes and the onions right in the baking dish itself. Saves on dishes. If you're like me, one less dish to wash. So just be very careful. Use your hand to cover so they don't come out of the dish. And just lift and bring them down and just kind of fold them around so that they're all nicely coated with the butter and spice mixture. If one little onion escapes, just pick it up. Put it back right in there. There we go. This is so aromatic. I can't wait for you guys to try this because you're really going to smell those spices. Once you get them all coated like this, you're going to take it and you're going to put it into a preheated 350-degree ovens for about 40 to 45 minutes. So this is now ready to go into the oven. It's been about 45 minutes and our potatoes are now ready. Let's pull those out of the oven. Ooh, they smell so good. So let's go ahead and spoon some of these up on our plate. These would be delicious with chicken or beef as a side dish. Really, you could serve them with any type of protein that you wanted to. Just spoon some of those on there. Be sure to get the onions on there. There we go. For garnish, I'm going to chop up some cilantro and parsley. So let me put that down there, and we'll chop up some of our garnish. Add a little bit of parsley to it. And if you're not a real cilantro fan, you can completely leave that out if you'd like. Just chop that up. Not too small of chops because you want to actually have the texture of the larger pieces of parsley on there. So let's finish that off. Sprinkle some of our garnish. And we have a beautiful tandoori potato dish. That smells delicious. I'm Chef Bryan, cooking fresh with Green Giant. I look forward to sharing more Green Giant family recipes with you in the future. I'll see you next time.